Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 3 habits to remove money blocks that you may have so that you can upgrade your money mindset. Now, most of you that subscribe to me or follow or watch my videos are pretty spiritual. And because of that, I feel like most often people that are often spiritual, that have a good heart, that want to give back, they have an issue with money. I see this a lot. I used to be that person where I was so into giving back and thinking that money was the root of all evil that I actually joined the Peace Corps after college, and I served 3 years in Armenia. And really, I just gave everything of me for no money. And I basically ate popcorn every single day for like 3 years. Just kidding. It was most winters. But essentially, the reason why I want to talk about this subject and basically share with you the 3 habits to remove your money blocks is because I really do think that coming into 2022, we all need it, right? We really need to unblock these beliefs that we have about money. So with that being said, let's dive into the 3 habits that you want to adopt so that you can remove any type of money blocks, money issues that you may have. Let's get right into it. So I pulled up this website because what I want to do is I want to talk about certain money beliefs that people, especially maybe you, may have around money. Now, it's not just beliefs, but it's also our languaging around money, the way we talk about money, right? So the very first thing that I really want you to eliminate is the way you think about money and the way you talk about money. So I did some research and I noticed that these are the common things that most people say about money. If I had more money, I wouldn't have this problem. I'm a cheapskate. So the other day, I was actually in this group circle and someone said these dreadful words and I'm like, oh my gosh, do not ever say that ever again, right? They were saying how broke they were. So it's the way you talk about money that can sometimes manifest into reality, right? Actually, it's not sometimes, it's all the time. Sometimes you may say stuff like, okay, I think that spending money on myself is incredibly selfish, right? Or I'll never be able to pay off this debt. So you see how your languaging with money is so important, right? So not only the way you talk about money, right? But it's also the way you think about money. So a really common one that I hear a lot when I'm out and about is, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. So again, you may think that it's not a big deal, but trust me when I say that the way you talk about money really, really matters. So the very first habit that I would kick to the curb is really the way you talk about money. And I want to share with you something that I feel like, oh my goodness, is even more powerful, which I learned this morning actually. And that is, I learned this from Reverend Ike. And essentially, even when we say the words, I'm spending money, that's also something you want to remove from your vocabulary, because when you say that you're spending money, essentially you're saying that money is going away, right? But we all know that money circulates, it comes back to us. So instead of saying I'm spending money, change that vocabulary and rather you want to say I'm circulating money. So the next time you're paying a bill, the next time you're buying lunch, whatever the case may be, get into the habit of saying I am circulating money right now, okay? So again, this is a very, very simple habit that you can change literally today, right? And the more you keep talking about it, the more it will be a natural thing. Try to, like I said, every day for a month. Let's say this month, and then see what happens at the end of the month and how you view money. I can almost guarantee you that things will change. Your mindset will change about money. Okay, so the second habit that you can actually do is to start educating yourself around money, okay? So there are 2 ways that I personally do. The first one is obviously reading up on money mindset books. I actually wrote one, so if you haven't already, make sure you grab this book, Stop Chasing, Start Attracting. I'm gonna link everything below so you can grab the book if you'd like. I also have an audio book, but essentially there's so many books out there that can help you with your money mindset, right? And it's all about education. We did not learn about this in school, unless you obviously studied finance or whatnot, but the mindset around money, your limiting beliefs around money is definitely not something that was taught at school. Now, the second thing is actually something that I personally do called Chinese metaphysics. And I actually use something called 八字 or 4 pillars to help my clients understand their journey with money that is specific to them. So it's very similar to Western astrology, but this is Eastern astrology. So it is called Chinese metaphysics. And as you can see right here that I pulled up, this is actually my personal charts. And as you can see, it it's 2022 and I have every single month pulled up here. And what's cool about this is that essentially when I am able to read charts, I can see the energy of each month and what I specifically need to do in order for me to make the most money in that specific month. Now, if this sounds interesting for you, then definitely book a reading with me. It's a personalized reading where I will insert your date of birth, the time you were born, and then we can pull up a chart that looks like this, and I can literally tell you every single month what the energy looks like for you when it comes to your finances. Now, I'm actually gonna break down an example here with you. So again, like I said, this is my charts. Remember, this is different for each person. So this is my energy for 2022. So let's look into January, shall we? This is the energy of the month for January. The theme of this month is direct wealth. Now, in order for me to best support wealth coming in, I need to look at these hidden stems or skill sets that I want to make sure that I embody for the month of January. Now, the first one is HO, and it's all about public speaking, promoting, and being seen. Second is DO, which is all about leadership and management. That looks like managing my team and making sure that we run a very tight ship. Finally, DW is all about managing money as well as trading time for money, right? A service. So by focusing on all three skill sets over here, I can expect to see money flow in. Now, remember, this reading is specifically based off of my personal birth date and time. So to get a customized reading done based off of your birth date, make sure you sign up for a reading with me where you can know exactly every single month what the energy entails, what your specific go-to strategy is. Then make sure you book a reading with me, and the links are in the bottom below. But essentially, I can tell you a lot of things that maybe someone else can't tell you. Also, what's really cool is I'm not sure if you're familiar with hexagrams or the I Ching, but every single month there's a general theme. Now, this is actually similar for everybody. So right now, in the month of January, it's hexagram 36. So that's the general theme for everybody. So when you know what the general theme is for everybody, what the energy is like for everyone else, there's an advance, right? Like you know something that people don't. So you can learn to adjust yourself to the energy of the world, essentially. So I love looking at these charts because we can really tell a lot of different things when it comes to money, how we can actually be more educated on the flow of energy, the flow of money when it comes to your life. So remember, this is very unique to you. So again, unfortunately, I can't just teach all of this right now. So if you want a customized, personalized reading, then I really suggest that you sign up for that. But essentially, it's really important for you to be educated around money, because when you are educated about money, just like you are with anything else, it becomes easier for it to come into your life, right? So that is habit number 2. Okay, so number 3, the last habit when it comes to removing any money blocks is actually something called reprogramming. So reprogramming is essentially unlearning the things that you were taught as a child and reprogramming things that are essentially true, right? So I don't know how you were brought up, but essentially most of us have been taught that money is not good for you, or money is the root of all evil. Whatever story that you have about money, it's now time to reprogram that, right? So there are a few things that I personally do to reprogram myself when it comes to money. My favorite one is actually from Master Co. So he actually did this recently for this past New Year. This was just done 2 days ago. But essentially, he does a ritual in which we imagine a blank canvas in front of us, and we're able to throw all of our limiting beliefs that we have around money on this blank canvas. After we do that, we are disintegrating. We're actually using energy work to eliminate what we see in front of us. And you have to do this pretty much every day for 7 days. Now, reprogramming your money beliefs is gonna take some time, right? Like it's not something that you wake up and then all of a sudden you have a great relationship with money. It requires work, and just like working out requires you to go to the gym every single day, same with building your relationship with money. It takes time. So what I'm gonna do is that, again, this is from Master Co, this ritual. So if you don't know who Master Co is, he is an amazing pranic healer. And I first learned about him at UPW, Tony Robbins UPW, but essentially he does a lot of pranic healing and energy work, and he's a healer, an author, a teacher. So if you want, you can check out his website, mastercode.org. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through what he essentially taught us during New Year's. So you can try this literally right now. What you can do is that you can just sit back and relax and just listen to what I have to share with you. But before we go ahead and do that, we do need a few materials, okay? So what you're gonna need is you either need a cauldron like this, okay? Or if you don't have that, you can have a bucket of water and you're gonna put some salt in it, okay? So that's to cleanse that energy, okay? So once you have all your materials, you're gonna place it in front of you, and I'm gonna walk through it one time, okay? Now, again, I'm just gonna be very transparent here. I just learned this 2 days ago, but it is amazing. I can really testify to it. I've only done it for 2-3 days now, and I can really already feel the results. So this is an active way to reprogram your thoughts or your beliefs around money, okay? So what I would like for you to do is to sit back, close your eyes, and make sure that your bucket is in front of you, your bucket of water with salt or your cauldron. And I really want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, let it out. Okay, and what you're gonna do is that you're gonna imagine a blank white canvas in front of you, a rectangular white canvas right in front of you, okay? And on there, you're gonna throw all of your limiting beliefs around money on top of that canvas. So some limiting beliefs may be money is the root of all evil, money is hard to make, money is not spiritual, whatever limiting beliefs that you have around money, throw it on this white canvas, okay? See it there stuck on this white canvas. Now, what you're gonna do is that once you finish throwing all of your limiting beliefs, right? Throw everything, anything that you can think of when it comes to your limiting beliefs around money. Then after that, you're gonna paint it. You're gonna go like this. Imagine that you're painting the canvas with dark blue paint. You're gonna cover the words that you literally just threw onto this canvas. Paint it, make sure it's covered. And then after you do that, you're going to cut. You're gonna cut, cut, cut. Okay, you're gonna say cut. You're gonna really distance yourself around this canvas, right? You're gonna cut it out of your life. Next, you're going to tap your head. Okay, and you're gonna imagine this blue, purple, violet flame on your hands. And you're going to aim your palms on the white canvas, and you're gonna imagine like laser or just light coming out of your hands onto the white canvas. And you're going to say with me, disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate completely now. Okay, and you're gonna imagine whatever the blue canvas or the blue paint with the words, it's gonna be completely gone, okay? And you're gonna do this, and you're gonna imagine all of that energy disintegrate. And then after you're done with that, the energy that is on your palms, you're going to wipe it onto the bowl in front of you. You're basically gonna throw all of that negative energy into that bowl, into that salt bowl. And then you're gonna repeat that 3 times, okay? So this is amazing, because what I like about this exercise is that you are actually doing something, right? Like there is an action towards it. It requires work. Whereas in the past, I've reprogrammed myself through a lot of active listening of audiobooks, or maybe hiring a Reiki healer. I did so much work around my money mindset, but this one I really like because it's like an active practice that you can do every single day. Now, if you want to learn more about it, you can go to Master Co. I learned it on one of his live events. He just did like a 2022 New Year's workshop. So unfortunately, it's already gone, obviously, because it already passed. But if you want to learn more about Master Co. and what he does in pranic healing, then you can check him out on his website. There you have it. The 3 habits to removing any type of money blocks that you may have. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more videos on money mindset, getting over blocks. So make sure you also turn on that bell notification so that you are notified for every single video that I put out. And if this has helped you and you feel like a friend needs it, make sure you send this video to your friend. Without further ado, I will see you next time. And in the meantime, check out these 2 videos over here to get more of my content. See you next time. Bye.